In this video quick tip, I want to talk about doing straight arm pull downs and a tip to place more emphasis on hitting the lats, particularly those lower lats. Now the straight arm pull down is one of the only single joint movements that you truly can do to target the lats. Remember, arms come up in front of the body, down at the sides. Usually in a pull down station. Now you can do this at a cable crossover station as well. But what I'm going to show you specifically today is the one-arm version, how to minimize the involvement from the triceps and place more emphasis on the lats. Now, one of the issues with standard straight arm pull downs is the fact that the movement is at the shoulder joint. So you have several muscle groups that are involved, including the pecs, including the triceps, long head, and the lats, as well as a few other that I want to get into, like the teres major. The version I'm going to show you today is going to help maximize the involvement from the lats, minimize involvement from the triceps and the pecs. And what you're going to do is you can get a single handle. You can use a typical D handle or stirrup and just use an overhand grip. I prefer using a single rope handle here and using that neutral grip to do this. Now what you want to do is you don't need to set the handle that high. You actually don't want your arm any higher than parallel. If you go any higher than parallel, it's going to stretch out more of the triceps long head, and that's where the long head comes in. So if you're doing straight arm pull downs and you're feeling it more in the triceps long head, that triceps long head's really burning, drop your arms so that the starting position is either from arms parallel with the floor or even lower, and focusing on this lower part of the range of motion. And again, if you really want to focus on maximizing the lat muscle fiber involvement, you want to be able to take the arms behind the body. So using the straight arm pull down with a bar, straight bar attachment that stops here at the legs minimizes that lat involvement. Using a rope handle that allows your hands to pass your hips. It's really about bringing those elbows back as far as you can in the final position here. That's really where you're going to maximize the muscle fiber recruitment from the lats, particularly the lower lats. So again, I set my handle so that my arm is just below parallel with the floor, and then I'm simply going to pull it down, focusing on using my lats to bring my elbow back behind my body as far as I can go. Holding that back position for a second, really focusing on squeezing those lat muscle fibers before slowly bringing you back to the start position and repeat. Just that short range of motion, you'll feel in the lats so much better. Trust me, then you're going to just switch sides, repeat on the other side. You'll really notice the difference, especially for those of you who have been having difficulty really feeling your lats work when you're doing exercises, especially if you don't really feel it on straight arm pull downs. This version will remedy that for you. Now you can use this version in my workouts. Anywhere you see the straight arm pull down used, you can replace with this version. Let me know how you're liking it, or if you have any more questions, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And as always, guys, stay gym Army strong.